Good morning. Welcome back to Pajalaksi, Finland for the IBSA Goalball European Championships Group B 2021. We have our bronze medal fixture upcoming in the women's side of the competition. It is Spain versus France. Sides face each other. To open their tournament, France ran out winners on that one. 9-2. Spain will have an opportunity to not only avenge that loss, but earn promotion to Pool A if they do so. That's what's at stake in this bronze medal match. It's the final promotion spot to Pool A. With that comes the opportunity to go to the World Championships in Guangzhou in China next year. And of course, the potential to get to the Paris Games in 2024. Our two teams are at the center of the court and they are ready for the team presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bronze medal game of the women's tournament at 2021 IBSA European Goalball Championships Group B here in Pajalaksi. In this bronze medal game, we have teams France and Spain, and we start the lineup of Team Spain. Player number 1, Maria del Barbarino. Player number 2, Sara Alvarez. Player number 3, Esther Avila. Player number 7, Maide Santos-Esteban. Player number 8, Sonia Lopez. And player number 9, Eva Nunes. Head coach, Paco Monreal. Assistant coach, Isabel Rico. And staff member, Alejandro Perez. Now we present the Team France. Player number 1, Audrey Belkire. Player number 2, Sandrine Molly. Player number 4, Coralie Gonzalez. Player number 7, Caroline Matos. And player number 8, Luis Rondebia. Head coach, Anthony Gual. Assistant coach, Charlotte Vidal. And staff member, Gaetan Hugo. And the referees of this bronze medal game, Romualdas Vaitiekus from Lithuania. And Valitmenko from Hungary. Good luck.
I do have to say a big thank you for joining us once more this morning. Confirmation there that the winner of this game takes the bronze medal and promotion to Pool A. And there is some bad news. I am afraid we have been informed that sadly, final fixture of the women's competition gold medal game, it has had to be cancelled due to a health concern. Denmark, they only have 3 players in the squad. One of those players is not able to play. Well, then ultimately that means they aren't able to field a complete lineup. So So that is the bad news. Does mean that Finland are awarded the gold medal. Paper, they get a 10-0 victory. Denmark will still go home having put on some incredible attacking performances. Anja Christensen, arguably the player of the tournament. Good news, of course, is we have a game still to play. Here in Hall B, Spain versus France. Plenty at stake in this one as well. Just a match to make up the numbers. Spain will be playing up the court with their backs to the camera as we view it. They are in their blue shirt, blue back shirt with a red front. France will be playing down the court facing the camera. They are in blue shirts that they have donned throughout the tournament with the red trim running around the cuff of the sleeves along the top of the shoulders. And starting lineup for France seemingly confirmed. They have three players on the court. They have gone with Gwendolyn Matos on the right. Coralie Gonzalez remains at centre. And the French top scorer, Audrey Belquier, will play on the left. On Montreal, frequently rotating his starting lineup. Going to mix things up once again. Well, Eva Nunez wears the number 9 and she'll start on the left. Dada Alvarez. You're saying the starting lineup for the Spanish side. Eva Nunez on the left. Dada Alvarez will start wide right. And in the centre, it's the return of Esther Avila. Started the semi-final yesterday as well, but in the opening game of day 3, remained on the bench. And the officials onto the court to complete those final checks of the patching and the eye mask. Audrey Belquier, loose and limber, having a little dance at the far end of the court. 14 goals so far for the French number 1. She's actually outscored Spain all on her own. Spain's top scorer, Maida Santesteban, is on the bench. Top scorer, on the court for the Spaniards? Well, that is Eva Nunez with 2 so far at the tournament.
Okay, we'll start bronze medal game between France on my left, Spain on my right. While others will be required to the whole play. And choose off the moment. Spain starts with the ball. Wyatt, please, center.
Ball is centered, and it is Spain who will have the first throw of the bronze medal game. Promotion to the A pool on the line. Sara Alvarez tipped around the post by Gwendolyn Matos. Now Matos, bouncing effort. Avila makes the block. She stayed on her feet for quite a while then. Really does back herself with a quick reaction time, and it was on display. Melchior goes down the middle. Avila with another block. Diving feet first to her right to make the save. Now with Nunez wide left. And Nunez can't get beyond the outstretched arms of Gonzalez. Carries it back to the goal line. Gives it to Matos. And Matos drifts too far to her right as she releases the ball outside of the court. Alvarez picks it up on the left. Switches to the right and throws diagonally. And it's off the fingertips of Gonzalez. Blocked out. Down the middle, Avila makes the block. Call is made to Sara Alvarez. Alvarez throws straight ahead of her, and Belkir makes the block. Belkir goes diagonally off target. Eva Nunez contemplates giving it to Alvarez for a moment, but instead throws wide left, and shot is saved at the center by Gonzalez. Gonzalez comes forward, whips it, and the ball just spins away and nearly drifted beyond the reach of Avila. Spain come away unscathed. Effort from Nunez down the line. Matos blocks with the legs, and Gonzalez gets the ball to Belkir, who stands right of center, goes diagonally off the base of the post. Closest France have came to an opener. Alvarez to throw for Spain, the number 2, wide right, steps forward, throws from 5 meters. It's a direct shot down, and Belkir made the block, returned. Avila saves with Nunez. Nunez wide left for Spain. Her effort is saved by Gonzalez. Gonzalez will hand it over to Matos. Matos, bouncing effort, diagonal, blocked out by Alvarez. Alvarez, wide right, diagonal effort, off the legs of Matos, blocked out. Throw eventually ended up on target, but again, Matos was straying outside of the court before she released it out as soon as she did. Belkir throws quickly, tries to take advantage of Nunez being out of position. The number 9 does well, makes the save, throws straight ahead of her, and it is in for the body of Gwendolyn Matos, the number 7. Throws wide. Alvarez down the middle, off the body of Coralie Gonzalez. Matos picks it up and hands it to Belkir, who stays wide right to throw. It's off the legs and drifting across the face of goal. The power of Audrey Belkir nearly resulting in the first goal of the game. Better Alvarez effort wide, out the side of the court with Belkier wide left for France. Steps 2 paces to her right, then throws straight ahead of her and does have the first goal of the game. Esther Avila diving feet first to her right. Her intervention lifts the ball over Alvarez. France 1, Spain 0. Avila makes a save low to her left, tips it into the arms of Nunez. Timeout called by Spain. Paco Monreal is having a discussion with Esther Avila. She's so dynamic in defense. The only downside is sometimes she can inject a little bit of energy onto the ball. That's exactly what happened on that last goal. The movement ultimately lifting the ball in the air and leaving Sara Alvarez stranded. It's very early in this. There's plenty of time for Spain to fight back. We've already had one game this morning that was full of twists and turns that you just couldn't call. Nunez throws down the middle. Gonzalez makes the save. Of course, that was a fixture between Poland and Hungary. Poland going down 6-5 against Hungary. Nunez with possession. Whips it down the line and it's blocked out by Matos. Now Belkier. And it's off Alvarez and in. Again, the power, sheer force creates unpredictability, and the ricochet carries the ball into the net. Belkier then makes the next stop. Save made at centre by Avila, gives it to Nunez on the left. Nunez down the middle. Gonzalez with the block. Gives it to Matos. Matos. It's diagonal. It cuts into the centre and it's stopped at 3 meters by Avila. Given to Alvarez. Now Alvarez comes forward, goes diagonal, bouncing effort from right to left. Stopped at centre, 3 meters in front of the goal. Belkier will throw. Power, pace, and into the back of the net. Avila makes the block with her fingertip. It then drifts left of Eva Nunez, who can't get hers to the ball off the base of the post and in. Avila blocks from Matos. Give it to Nunez. Nunez steps to the left-hand post for Spain, then advances forward. Left-handed diagonal effort is blocked by Belkier. Belkier back on the goal line. Bouncing effort off the body again of Avila. It's out the side of the court. Alvarez switches from right to left and throws down the middle. Gonzalez with the stop. Now Matos. Her diagonal attempt is into the torso of Sara Alvarez, and the Spanish number 2 to her feet and throws down the middle. Gonzalez blocks, gives it to Belkier. Belkier, that big powerful right hand, bounces it towards the far corner. Again, it's off the fingertips of Avila. This time Nunez gets her body behind it. The number 9 steps forward, left-handed. He's been penalised. High ball against Nunez. She'll defend the penalty throw. It's Gwendolyn Matos who has the ball in hand. Nunez lines up in the centre. She's on the goal line. She's defending deep. She's going all the way to the far left-hand side. But Matos has gone the other way, and the net is open in front of her. Nunez will never get to that. And Gwendolyn Matos makes it 4. Threw straight ahead of her, Matos. And it was never in doubt, purely due to where Eva Nunez had started out. Save is made by Matos. 5.5 minutes to play in the opening half. Spain 0, France 4. Stopped by Belfier. Timeout been called by the French side. Avila advances to 4 meters, defending nice and high. Nunez and Alvarez to her left and right, each at 1.5 meters in front of the goal. Bouncing effort for the far corner from Belkier. It's under the armpit of Nunez into the back of the goal. That's the 5th. Spain 0, France 5. Eva Nunez will be replaced on the court now. Withdrawn and replaced by Maider Santesteban, the top scorer for Spain. 4 goals at the tournament so far. Oh, how they need her right now. Will enter the action immediately with her first throw of the game. Right-handed, goes directly ahead of her down the line, and it is stopped by Matos. Blocked out. Matos has it. Goes diagonally. It's off the toes of Avila. Blocked out. Good communication between the Spanish players. You can hear them talking to each other frequently. Help establish their defensive positions and where the ball is. Belkier throws it. Santesteban. Santesteban makes the block. Collects it at 3 meters. Back to the goal line, left of centre. Goes diagonally for the corner, defended by Belkier, but it drifts out. Ball over. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the opening half. Audrey Belkier steps to her right. Still remains left of centre though. Bounces one down the line, and it's off the legs of Alvarez to block it out. Matos to throw. Takes the ball from centre to wide right to do so, and her effort is diagonal, saved at centre by Spain. Handed to Santesteban, who throws from centre, angles it wide. Audrey Belkier stands at centre viciously down the middle. Good stop from Avila. Gives it to Alvarez on her right. Alvarez tries to split the defense open between Gonzalez and Belkir. Unsuccessful, and the number one returns, and it's stopped and blocked out by Avila. Good strong palm, pushing the ball away there, and Esteban now. Her effort drifts into the centre where Gonzalez can get it. She picks it up from just over the 6-metre line and will hand it to Matos. Matos throws, and it's up and it's off Avila, and it's in the back of the net. It was thrown from right to left. The initial block came in the centre. Esteban was diving to her right, and the deflection from Avila carried it to her left. Avila is withdrawn now. Plays to Spain's number one, Maria del Mar Merino. Still, 3 minutes, 20 seconds to play in this opening half. Good throw from Esteban. It's well saved by Coralie Gonzalez, low to the right. Belkir comes up, bounces down the middle, and Merino with her first taste of the action in the bronze medal fixture. Makes a block at centre. Esteban, diagonal, saved by Belkir. Belkir, wide left for France. Whips it down the near side, underneath Sara Alvarez. France 7, Spain 0. Block out from Merino. Now Matos with it wide right for France. Saved by Merino. Now Esteban takes the direct route straight ahead of her. Matos was ready and waiting. He goes diagonally, it's out. There were 7 goals in the opening half between France and Spain last time. Spain had 2 of them. Got the work put out here to resist. Great save from Alvarez with the feet. French defence fifth, and it's off the toes of Gonzalez at centre, and she can't prevent the ball from being blocked out, but France still have it. With Belkir wide left, goes diagonally, it's wide, flashes. Past Maider Esteban, past Spain's left-hand post. Esteban wide left, goes diagonal. It's going to be into the centre where it's saved at 3 metres by Gonzalez. Handed over to Matos, wide right for France. Bouncing effort, off the toes and away. It's going to be a ball over. Esteban, well, Merino, apologies, gives chase but just can't get there. Another throw for France. 90 seconds left to play in this opening half. Belkir. Diagonal with power underneath the body into the back of the net. 8-0. Alvarez bounces one down the line. Belkir is behind it. Belkir goes to that far corner again. So quick to her feet. 1 minute, 16 seconds. Is it enough time for France to close this game out early? Save made by Gonzalez. Now with Matos. Matos from just right of centre goes diagonally. Alvarez blocks with the leg. Seconds left to play in the opening half. Down the middle from Alvarez, saved by Gonzalez, given to Belkir. Belkir from centre, Powerful effort, and it's saved by Marino. Well held, in fact. It bobbled and bounced just as it met her arm. Don't underestimate the effort it takes to take the momentum out of the ball. Gwendolyn Matos down the line. It's off the body, into the back of the net. France do make it 9 before the half. And it's Gwendolyn Matos, third goal of the game and her 10th of the tournament. It was straight down the line, and Santesteban just couldn't make meaningful contact. Elkir down the middle. Marino saves. And the number 1 returns, goes on the angle from right to left, and Matos saves it. And Matos to the far corner, blocked out by the feet of Sara Alvarez. 14 seconds to go. Sara Alvarez, right-handed, bouncing effort. Gonzalez makes the block. Time for one more throw for France. Gonzalez is going to have it. Whips it for the bottom corner. Good save. Blocked out by the feet of Santesteban. 2 seconds. Going to let the clock tick down. Half time in the bronze medal game. Spain 0, France 9. Audrey Belkir is fired up. He has 6 goals in this match. As it stands, France have a date with destiny, a bronze medal, and a promotion to Pool A. One more goal will do it, barring one of the most monumental collapses in goalball history. They've been so efficient in this game. Players back on to the court, ready to get the second half underway. There's a change at the break for Spain. I need a goal. Several returning to the number 8, Sonia Lopez, in a bid to try and find it. Number 2, Sara Alvarez is who has made way. And will start the second half with possession. Belkir, Gonzalez, Matos stand on the edge of promotion.
Spain, out number 2, then number 8. France starts with the ball. Quiet, please. Center.
Lopez, Marino, and Santesteban. will attempt to deny them. Belkir, first throw of the second half is very nearly in the back of the net. It's a big save from the feet of Sonia Lopez. Lopez from wide right bounces one down the far side. Belkir is there. Number one picks it up, walks back to the goal, and then throws one diagonally, and it's out. Santesteban down the middle, blocked out. On the right side of the 6 meter line for France, so they retain the ball. Here comes Belkir, bouncing ball down the middle, and it's up and it's over and it's off the line. Well held by Maidea Santesteban. Marino got her body to it initially. The ball just skipped up off her hip, but destined for the back of the net. Santesteban recovering and sprawling on top of the ball to prevent it from doing so. Here comes Lopez. Got the angles wrong there. Now with Belkir wide right. Bouncing ball, and it's away from two Spanish defenders and across the face of goal where it is collected right of centre by Lopez. Lopez to the bottom corner, kicked away, blocked out. Matos steps wide right. Marino makes the save. Marino to her feet. Moves to right of centre to throw. Goes diagonally. Gonzalez gets her arms to it. Equipment check and an official timeout. Marino just checking on the laces. 10 minutes, 24 seconds left to play in this one. Unless France can confirm a 10-goal difference. They're only one away at the moment. Gonzalez from right of centre. Plenty of whip on the effort. It's well held by Marino following the initial block from Santesteban. Bouncing effort from Lopez is off the elbow of Belkir. Belkir to her feet, steps wide left. Goes diagonally into the bottom corner. That is the game. Joyous celebration on the French end of the court. They're in a huddled mass, literally jumping for joy. And why not? You are going to the A pool, France. You have claimed the bronze medal here in Paulahti, Finland, and you've done it in style. A 10-0 victory over Spain. And a show of sportsmanship as well. France taking the time to applaud their opposition off the court. Seems only fitting. Spain have done that for every single team they've faced at this tournament.
Within a couple of minutes,
Belkir
we will award
finishes
medals
the
to
tournament
gold
with
medal team
21
as well
goals
as
to
the
her
bronze medal
name.
team. The final game of this tournament is cancelled
A
because
bronze medal.
of the positive COVID-19 test result in Denmark.
Now we have the medal presentations upcoming. It is a bit of a crying shame that we have lost the final fixture of the women's competition, but we mentioned There's a health concern, and Denmark only have 3 players. Very little can be done about it. What it does mean is Denmark finish with a silver. Finland, meanwhile, on home soil, will be taking a gold medal. And fair play to them, they were undefeated en route to the final. France may feel a little bit aggrieved. They were the only side who managed to take anything away from them. Players just taking a moment. Audrey Belkier, it means so much to her. She's crying with joy. Has to take a seat on the French bench, getting a pat on the back from her coaches. We'll be back momentarily with the presentation.
lähdetään vähän busseja.
Oliko teillä visaatteille?
Oli.
No.
Mä voitin vaan.
Mutta oli tiukkaa.
Onko susta mitkään?
Mutta saisit kyllä eilen
Se on ihan hyvä, että on tullut.
Niin.
Tulee tää baarikin kanssa.
siinä
Vähän
on
on aivan
sikana
hetki.
niitä juomia.
Hyvä hetki.
Me
Sitä
naurettiin
raivaa.
varmaan. Tässä olisi ollut yksi voittaja.
Siellä on se yksi tulee vodkaa ja hämmäliä jotain.
Ja sitten kaikki sellaisia, että mitkä ainesosat kuuluu, niin vaikka mitä siinä oli Sex on the Beach ja sitten joku toinen pitki, että kuuluuko nää kumpaan vai ei kumpaan.
Saanko koiran antaa? Voit sanoa. Tää oli tää normaalisti.
Joo.
Ennenkin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the medal ceremony of the women's tournament at 2021 IBSA Goalball European Championship Group B.
We're ready to go here.
Will be presented by the treasurer of the International Light Sport Federation, IBSA, and the Secretary General of the Finnish Paralympic Committee. This is Riikka Juntunen.
Being led onto the court are the host nation, the gold medalist, the undefeated Finland. They will be joined by the bronze medal winners, France. Unfortunately, Denmark not able to be in the arena to collect their silver medal.
Of this competition, Team France.
Well, Allez Le Bleu.
The second and the silver medalist of this European Championships. Unfortunately,
They go home with a bronze medal.
because of positive
They go home as the only side that weren't defeated by the gold medalists as well.
applause to Team Denmark.
Maybe most importantly, they go home knowing they've been promoted to the A pool.
And the winner, the gold medalist of the 2021 IBSA Goalball European Championship Group B, Jeri Pajolahti, Team Finland!
And Finland celebrating on the floor.
Now,
Even the side contributed to joy.
we'll present the medals to the teams. And we would
That's
like
what
to
Taibbi
present once again
thoroughly enjoying the moment.
players Otto Belkir, Chantal Mori, Coralie Gonzalez, Julian Matos, Luis Rotterdam, head coach Anthony Brown, assistant coach Charlotte Piano, and staff member Gaetan Hugo. And the gold medal team. Team Finland, player number 1, Susanna Halve. Player number 2, Krista Leppänen. Player number 4, Asra Tailevi. Player number 5, Niina Kauppila. Player number 6, Jasmin Mikkola. Player number 7, Niina Grönroth. Head coach Arttu Mäkinen. Assistant coach Tiina Hutli-Rauke. And staff member Petri Rakina.
Big congratulations to our medalists.
Trophy for the winning team.
Ida Kauppila has trophy in hand, holds it aloft. Finland, joyous in Pajolahti.
Athletes, and in honor of the winning team, we hear the national anthem of Finland.
Now for the national anthem. That is
We
a
also
wrap then.
like to announce the top goal scorer in this competition. she can participate in this medal ceremony, but she's presenting Team Denmark, Anja Christensen with 39 goals.
Confirmation of the top scorer at the competition. Denmark can't be here, but Anja Christensen goes down in the history of this tournament with 39 goals.
Thank you everybody for this great competition, great 4 days of goalball. It was big pleasure to be here and big pleasure to see all the teams back in business, back in major championships. And good luck to the future. Stay healthy, take care, and safe trip back home. See you in the A Division Championship later this autumn. Thank you very much.
After 15 months without goalball action, the wait is over. Finland victorious in the women's competition. Finland, Denmark, France heading to the A pool. It has been an absolute joy to bring you live coverage of every single game. I've been Kieran Curtis. This has been the IBSA Goalball European Championships 2021 Group B.